Hi, what's up everybody? It's Marcin, coming at you from Madrid. We're talking centuries of history, art that will amaze you, food that won't get enough of you, and a nightlife that never ends. Over the next few minutes, we're gonna hit up all the must-sees from royal palaces to hidden tapas bars. So buckle up, smash that like button for good measure, and let's get this Madrid adventure started. Alright, first up on our Madrid takeover is the Palacio Real, aka the Royal Palace. This place is absolutely massive, like Buckingham Palace could fit in its back pocket massive. We're talking over 3,000 rooms, people. Now I know what you're thinking, Marcin, that's a lot of walking. And you're not wrong, but trust me, every step is worth it. The architecture here is next level, with intricate facades, towering columns, and enough gold leaf to make King Midas jealous. We're talking about strolling through throne rooms, banquet halls, royal armories, you name it, this palace has got it. This is a must-see for any history buff, architecture nerd, or anyone who's ever wanted to feel like royalty for a day, so yeah, the Palacio Real, check it out, you won't regret it. Alright, art lovers, this one's for you. We're hitting up the Museo del Prado, home to one of the finest art collections on the planet. I'm talking masterpieces by Goya, Velázquez, El Greco, the big dogs of the art world. You walk through these halls and you're surrounded by centuries of creativity. It's kinda humbling, you know? We're talking iconic works like Goya's 3rd of May and Velázquez's Las Meninas, paintings you've probably seen in textbooks. But seeing them up close and personal, it's a whole different ballgame. The Prado's got this incredible collection of sculptures, drawings, even decorative arts. You could easily spend a whole day here and still not see everything. Just soak in the atmosphere, let the brush strokes wash over you, and maybe, just maybe, you'll discover your inner art critic. Either way, it's a win-win. Okay, after all that art and history, it's time to chill out a bit, and there's no better place for that than Parque del Retiro, Madrid's green oasis right in the heart of the city. We're talking lush gardens, serene fountains, even a freaking lake where you can rent rowboats. It's the perfect spot to escape the city buzz and just relax. I'm talking laying out on the grass, soaking up the sun, maybe having a little picnic with some delicious Spanish snacks. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even rent a bike and explore the park's winding paths. Oh, and did I mention the Crystal Palace? Yeah, this place has a freaking Crystal Palace. So yeah, if you need a break from the hustle and bustle, head over to Parque del Retiro. Alright guys, buckle up because things are about to get lively. We're heading to Puerta del Sol, which translates to Gate of the Sun. And trust me, this place is the beating heart of Madrid. We're talking a massive, bustling square, always buzzing with energy, no matter what time of day or night it is. This is where everyone comes to meet up, hang out, and soak up the city's vibrant atmosphere. You've got iconic landmarks like the Kilometer Zero plaque, the starting point for all of Spain's radial roads, and the statue of the bear and the strawberry tree, the symbol of Madrid. Plus, you're right in the heart of the action, with shops, restaurants, and bars all around. So grab a coffee, pull up a chair at an outdoor cafe, and just watch the world go by. Just try not to get pickpocketed in all the chaos. Okay guys, we're stepping back in time again, but this time with a side of deliciousness. I'm talking about Plaza Mayor, one of the most historically significant and architecturally stunning squares in all of Madrid. We're talking a grand rectangular plaza surrounded by these beautiful red brick buildings with those classic iron balconies. This place has seen it all, from royal coronations and bullfights to public executions, and even a few witch burnings back in the day. Today, Plaza Mayor is a lively hub of activity with street artists, musicians, and vendors selling everything from souvenirs to hand-painted fans. And of course, no trip to Plaza Mayor is complete without indulging in some tapas. So grab a seat at one of the many outdoor cafes, order yourself a plate of deliciousness, and just soak up the atmosphere. And hey, if you see a ghost or two, just play it cool. Alright, art fans, get ready for round 2 because we're hitting up the Museo Reina Sofia, Madrid's temple to 20th century art. And trust me, this place is a wild ride. If the Prado is like a classical symphony, the Reina Sofia is a punk rock concert. We're talking Picasso, Dali, Miro artists who weren't afraid to push boundaries and challenge the status quo. And speaking of challenging the status quo, let's talk about the star of the show, Picasso's Guernica. This massive anti-war masterpiece is powerful, moving, and a little bit terrifying all at the same time. But the Reina Sofia isn't just about Picasso. You've got Dali's surrealist dreamscapes, Miro's playful abstractions, and works by other Spanish masters like Juan Gris and Julio Gonzalez. Alright, shopaholics, this one's for you. We're hitting up Gran Via, Madrid's answer to Times Square or the Champs-Élysées. But honestly, Gran Via is in a league of its own. We're talking a grand boulevard lined with stunning architecture, from Art Deco masterpieces to sleek modern buildings. It's also a shopper's paradise with everything from high street favorites to luxury boutiques. And when you need a break from all the shopping, there are plenty of cafes, restaurants, and bars where you can refuel and people watch. Trust me, the people watching on Gran Via is top-notch. This is the place to be for a night out in Madrid, whether you're catching a show, grabbing drinks with friends, or just soaking up the electric atmosphere. Alright guys, get ready for a curveball because we're about to travel back in time, like way back in time. I'm talking ancient Egypt, right here in the heart of Madrid. What's up with that? Well, let me introduce you to the Templo de Debod, a genuine Egyptian temple that was gifted to Spain back in the 1960s. Apparently Spain helped Egypt save some ancient temples from being flooded, and as a thank you, Egypt was like, here, have a temple. So they dismantled this 2,200-year-old temple, shipped it brick by brick to Madrid, and rebuilt it in this beautiful park overlooking the city. You can walk through the temple's inner chambers, admire the hieroglyphics, and learn about ancient Egyptian culture. And the best part, the views from the park are incredible, especially at sunset. Alright, football fans, this one's for you. We're heading to the Bernabeu, the hallowed grounds of Real Madrid, one of the most legendary football clubs on the planet. Even if you're not a die-hard fan, you can't deny the energy and excitement of a football match. Stepping into this stadium is like stepping into a temple of football. You can practically feel the history, the passion, the roar of the crowd, even when it's empty. The tour takes you behind the scenes, into the locker rooms, the press room, even down to the pitch itself. Whether you're a die-hard Madridista or just a casual fan, a visit to the Bernabeu is an experience you won't forget. Just be prepared to get swept up in the passion and excitement that only football can inspire. Alright, night owls and trendsetters, this one's for you. We're ditching the guidebook and venturing off the beaten path to explore two of Madrid's coolest neighborhoods, Malesana and Chueca. First up, Malesana, the heart of Madrid's hipster scene. This neighborhood has this cool, grungy vibe with vintage clothing stores, independent record shops, and street art around every corner. You can spend hours getting lost in Malesana's maze of narrow streets, discovering hidden bars, cozy cafes, and unique boutiques. Next, we're hopping over to Chueca, Madrid's LGBTQ+ district. This neighborhood is all about embracing diversity and celebrating individuality. So whether you're a night owl looking for the best late-night spots or just want to experience a different side of Madrid, Malesana and Chueca are must-visits. So there you have it, guys, a whirlwind tour of Madrid, from its grand palaces and world-class museums to its hidden alleyways and buzzing nightlife. Whether you're an art enthusiast, a history buff, a foodie, or just looking for an adventure, Madrid has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below with your favorite Madrid moment, or any questions you might have. And don't forget to subscribe for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.